Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Really, really good studies here. And I'm fine with you submitting 6 or 8. Well, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's awesome. I know they only ask for 3 in the assignment, but I think this is fine. So I'm looking through these and I'm just trying to really imagine this out and trying to think of your, your portfolio pages and your stationery system and your whole branding setup. I'm trying to think these out. And I think there's 2 on the page that really stand out. And I think those 2 are this and this. And let me tell you why. The reason I think is because to me, they're the most interesting, and they kind of, let me describe something here. And the assignment asks you to work in color if you'd like. And I always recommend to students and younger designers that when you're designing specifically branding, start with the mark, well, specifically a logo. Start with the mark itself and always work with black type on a white background. That way you start working form, and your form, once your form is set, then you can start thinking about color. And, boy, this is a gorgeous mark. I really do. And so is this. They're totally different. So I see this going in more of like a kind of fun, hip, trendy, trendy, like hip, fresh, young graphic designer. Okay? And then here I see more of a classic, traditional designer. So it depends which way you want to go. Now, personally, I think this is really super classy. What I would do is I would recommend this. I would recommend you developing this logo. And I would also take this while you're working with the mark, and also, have a version where it's just the L and the B without the background. All right. And then, we'll start thinking about your colors. Think about your colors and what kind of colors you want. I would recommend no more than 2 colors, and I would recommend using white. And then let's get this down first before you start working with colors. But I think the important thing to do is take this LB and somehow give your name next to it so that we can have your LB with your name. That way, we introduce it as such in your portfolio and in your branding. And so it's LB with your name instead of just LB. All right. So it's Lisa Bond. Then once that's set by the first page, we establish that in the presentation of your logo. Then we can separate your name and then just use this in other areas of the portfolio, other areas of the branding. That way you have a vertical logo and your regular logo, horizontal logo, with your name for, those specific uses, as well as this, just the mark. Okay. So, I don't have any reason not to give you full credit here. You've done a great job, really good studies here. So you're free to go the direction that you choose the most effective. I recommend, well, you know what I recommend. So, all right. And if you want to go that direction, by all means, we can definitely work with that as well. All right. Thanks, Lisa. Great job.